What's up, everybody? If you saw my last video about the E85 experiment, you'll know that I've been driving my stepdad's great blue F150 because I'm getting some drywall and some paneling. We're going to do some remodeling on the house, and obviously I needed the truck bed to haul paneling and drywall. So I've been taking care of this thing for him. You know, he's been had some trouble with some cancer, so I put new wipers on it. I've ran some fuel injector treatment through it, just a couple different things. But yesterday while I was driving it, this fog light burned out. Steve doesn't use the fog lights a lot, but I use them all the time. I just like fog lights on cars, trucks, whatever. So about a year ago, a guy I worked with and one of the original followers of the channel named Scott gave me these. He said he had ordered a package from Amazon, and when it got there, these were inside of it. It clearly wasn't what he ordered. Amazon just gave it to him. Said, just keep them, we'll send you what we owe you, blah blah. So he brought them to me and said, hey, do you want these? I don't have any use for them. I know you work on a lot of cars. I'm sure you or one of your buddies can use them. So they sat on my shelf till today. They are Sealight brand, and they are H10s, which also cross references to like a 9145, a 9140, and something else. This truck takes a 9140. I've already replaced one of them just to make sure that they did fit. This is the blown one. As you can tell, it's bad. But I'm going to show you a couple of things here. I'll show you how to install them, show you what they look like lit up, and then tonight we'll go out and see what they look like after dark. So I want to show you first thing here. One thing I noticed, you can tell that obviously these are LED. So it is a different design. It's got the circuit on board design versus the bulb design. One thing you will notice here is, this is weird and it made it a little bit harder to get it in. If you notice the difference between the O-ring and the bottom, this one's taller, so you have to push in a little bit harder. And this one obviously is metal. It has a heat sink on the back. That's where this one's just plastic. They claim that the lifetime of these, one LED will last the same time as 60 regular bulbs. So this would be like a one-time and done. The other bulb is still good, so I'm gonna put it in the box and take it to Steve so he can hang on to it. We're really bad about hanging on to like bulbs that way in case, you know, like something else burns out and be like, oh, well, we've got this bulb, you know. But I always recommend replacing them in pairs. I always keep my spares just in case, but I do recommend replacing your bulbs in pairs because if one goes out, the other one isn't far behind it. So let's go ahead, show you how to install this, and then we'll do a comparison. Okay, so I know it's gonna be hard to see this because it's daylight, but we have the driver's side installed. As you can see, it is very bright white versus the very yellowy halogen look of this one. It's a big improvement to me. So let's go ahead and get this one switched, and then tonight we'll go out, do some driving, show you what it looks like at night. Okay, everybody, this is probably the easiest bulb I have ever had to change. It is literally right there. So I hope I can get the camera in here and show you what I'm doing. There's a little clip right here. You pull it out and then pull down, kind of wiggle it down. That's what I always do. Okay, comes loose, tuck it out of the way, grab the bulb, twist it, click, and then kind of just wiggle her out. There we go. Now, like I said earlier, this one shaped just a little different. I'd say it's where it's made to fit H10, 9145, 9140. But you will notice that there's 3 teeth on it, 3 little ears, whatever you want to call them, and there's certain, each one is shaped a certain way, a certain position on the bulb too, so it has to go in a certain way. So what I always try and do is get it in the same way I took it out, if that makes sense to you guys. Like if you twist it a certain way, and what you got to do, sorry if you can't see this, you got to push it in and twist. You have to actually, I'll show you again if you can see. As you put it in, you have to push it in and then give it just a little twist. You'll feel it take. Put your clip back on. Boom. Now let's go test it. We'll pick this bulb up, put it back in the box. Try not to touch the bulb with your fingers. Put that in there. I can throw this away. Go in here. Turn this on. Make sure they're both working. Dang it. Apparently, in order on this truck, you can turn the headlights on without the key in, but to turn the fog lights on, you have to have the key in. I've never seen such. Turn it to accessory. Fog lights are on, as you can tell. You can tell here too, they're on. And then they're both on. So now, That's definitely much better. To be honest with you, now that I've got these in, I may go see how much these guys are now to make it look the same. I know this isn't my truck, but I do use it every now and then to haul stuff in, and I try and take care of it. So later tonight we'll go up for a little drive and we'll show you what they look like under here. These bulbs, I did look at them. Like I said, I got them for free due to a friend of mine. They are $29.99. I Amazoned them. So for 30 bucks you get 2 LED bulbs, and if the life of them lasts like it's supposed to, you'll never have to replace them again. So let's wait till dark and we'll go from there. I hope everybody can see. I came down to this super creepy road by my parents' house that is basically, there's like 2 or 3 houses on it. But I want to show you, this is with fog lights. This is without fog lights. So it is a huge difference versus the halogen bulbs that were in it. The only thing I have to complain about these lights is apparently they have 3 color settings in them, and when you turn them on, you've got like a white light, like a hyper white, a yellow like a JDM yellow, and then just a normal color. So you kind of have to like, till you get to the color you want. So I like the hyper white, so I've got to click them on and off a couple times. Sometimes when they do come on, they're on that color, so I just leave them. That's my only complaint about these. Like I said, I got them for free. I Googled it, and on Amazon, they're $29.99. I really like them. I really hope they last, and I'm actually thinking about getting the headlights that go with them too. So if I get those, I'll do a review of those next. But I highly recommend these. They are a lot brighter than the halogens were. They're super easy to install, and of course, being LED, they're supposed to last longer and use less electric. But on a car, you're not going to notice something like that. So I highly recommend these.